guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kabelo. Please make sure to smash that subscribe button to join the gang. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to the Wave Gang. I haven't done sit-down videos in so long. I've only been doing vlogs, but yeah, I'm back now. Okay, I did one recently where I did the try-on haul. If you haven't watched that, please check that out in my cards. I feel like I'm skew. So yeah, as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, I've got a story time for you guys. I also haven't done story times in so long. So this story time is how we nearly got suspended / expelled in my matric year. If you guys are excited to hear this video, please don't forget to like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below as you're watching the video, subscribe and share, and let us get into the story. So guys, let me tell you. In my matric year, I think it was around June, July, August, I can't remember exactly, but it was sometime along those lines, because I know we're preparing for our prelims, right? And the reason why I'm saying we're preparing for our prelims because my friends and I did drama, so we were practicing for our practicals and we're outside of class, right? So we were practicing for our prelims, yes, so that's why I'm like, it was during the season before prelims. So we're chilling outside, not really chilling, we're practicing outside for our practicals, you know, memorizing our lines for our practicals, and then I'm just gonna call them a group of guys that we know. The guys that we know from class, we were in the same classes together with most of them, and most of them we just knew them because of the guys that we're in the same class with. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So we're in the same class, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to sort out this thing. So yeah, we're in the same class with them, right? And we knew all of them. All of them? Yeah, all of them. Cool. So it happened that whilst we were practicing for our practicals, they were talking. Obviously, they were sitting together and we were sitting like next to them. And they were talking, planning something. We obviously didn't hear what it was, but we could hear here and there. We could see they're talking about something of not coming to school. They're going to be going somewhere, you know. So, obviously, us liking Indaba asked, okay, guys, what's going on? And guys, just to point out, during that time, teachers were mad absent from school. Like, I don't know what was happening, but like, guys, this camera is moving. Sorry about that, right? There was a week. During that week, there was just so many cases of COVID at school and teachers were absent so much. Like, we'd literally go to school and only to enter like in 2 classes because the other teachers are absent, you know? So when they came with the idea to us, guys, let's bunk school, we were like, actually, because the teachers are absent, I mean, what is the point of coming to school, you know? Like, we just felt so pointless, and it was going towards our prelims, so we just decided, let's just do it, because, I mean, we nearly finished, we're going to be writing our exams, you know? So obviously they come to us and they're like, okay guys, so we're planning goods, we're not coming to school on this day, we're just going to be going out, we're just going to be chilling together. As Majita, you know. So if you guys wanna, not even if you guys are like, you guys should pull through, you know. So they were like, you guys need to pull through, yabo. So I'm like, guys, if we're gonna pull through, we need to know exactly where we're going. Like, we can't just randomly just say, okay, we're going and don't even know good to say happy. We don't want to be chilling at some random park or like in an open area because obviously we're gonna be wearing school uniform, yabo. They're like, no guys, don't worry, we've got an indoor venue. All you guys need to do is bring yourselves, yabo, on this day. So we didn't obviously agree immediately with, okay guys, we're coming with you. We obviously kept like contemplating on the whether we should go or not, because we kind of had a bad feeling about it, because one thing about my friends, they stressed, they were paranoid, I won't even lie. So they were we contemplated whether should we go, should we not go, should we go, should we not go. Just like us, in we decided literally the night before the day, the night before, okay guys, we're going, Yo, if only we knew this was gonna happen, we should have just went to school, stayed in school, and if you don't go to class, go to subs or whatever, So cool, we decided the night before, okay guys, we're going sharp. We wake up in the morning, we get dressed, we text each other, it's okay guys, I'm on my way to school now, meet me at this place, nah. So my school was close to a garage, ne? A garage, so normally kids like in the morning, if you arrive early, you'd walk down, go buy yourself something to eat, like breakfast or something, and then come back, walk up, right? So that's what I also did. After, like, I never had transport. My mom used to take me to school herself. So my mom dropped me off in the morning. I got out the car. Like, she didn't drop me off literally by the gate. She dropped me off like a bit down. So I got off the car and I walked down. And obviously there were people that saw me that knew me, but they obviously won't ask me, it's okay, Kabelo, yeah, you know, it's got nothing to do with you. You know? But yeah, I think only like 1 or 2 asked me, it's okay, where are you going? I'm just like, I'm going to the garage. Someone asks you, have you seen Kabelo? Somebody say no. You must say no because you did not see me. Why must you tell people you saw me and you didn't see me, you know? So yeah, I walked down to the garage. I text my friends, it's okay guys, I sang Figile at school. I'm walking down and they're like, our transport is approaching, and I see the transport coming. I'm like, okay, cool, sharp. So instead of them coming up and to get off at the gate, they literally stayed where I was going to. Like, they stayed near the garage. Sharp. Indeed, see. There were people that were going that we didn't know that they were going. And not that we have bad beef with them or bad energies. Like, we know them, but it was just like so weird. It was okay, you also going. Oh, okay, you also going. Like, we knew them, so we were chilled with it. Gandhi. Let me just say, there were a group of 4 girls. There were a group of 4 girls, and only, was it 1 or 2? I think one of them was going with us. So it was a mixture of guys and girls, right? Sharp. So we text the guys, it's okay guys, just where are you? They're like, we're on our way. Cool. So now we're standing at the garage, ne? Sharp. So whilst standing at the garage, one of our friends gets a phone call from her dad. She's like, phone call from my dad? What is going on, you know? So she answers, hi dad, how are you? I'm good, and you? I'm good. Sharp. The dad is like, where are you? That's when we knew everything went. But instead of going back to school, what did we do? We stood there. So the dad was like, where are you? She's like, I'm at school. And then he's like, where are you? And she's like, I'm at school. The dad is like, Uzbanbani says they saw you going in the opposite direction of the school. You're not walking to school, Rebo. And then I don't know what she said to her dad, but I think she said something along the lines of, I was on my way to school when he saw me. So I don't know, I'm still confused with the story, I can't remember, but like she made up an excuse with, no, I'm actually on my way to school, but on my way to school. And he was like, okay, cool, sharp. I might see, so you know, little did we know that he's going to escalate this thing, right? So now the phone stops ringing, okay, she hangs up, cool, sharp. Now we're waiting for the gents to get there. The gents arrive with their car, and we get into the car. Now, when we get into the car, we're like, okay guys, where are we going? They like, the person we're supposed to go to has now cancelled on us. She's saying the securities in her estate won't allow us to chill there, blah blah blah, nah. Now we're just like, okay, cool, where are we gonna go? Now, instead of them taking, like, there's many routes like to drive around our school. What did they do? They went and drove right past the school. But luckily nobody saw us at that time. Oh my god, luckily nobody saw us. So now we're just chilling in the car, and then we went to park at some random park, right? Just to discuss where we're going, because the venue that we had, the venue that they planned had been cancelled, if I can say that. Now we're chilling and we're like, okay guys, where are we going, you know? But me and my friends are relaxed. My friends and I are relaxed. We're even taking snaps. We're taking snaps, like we're just okay, we're just chilled. It's okay guys, not at school. Let's just calm down, you know. And obviously we went with our bags, but we didn't have our books because at that time we weren't learning, so you know, it was basically like revision. So yeah, now we're chilling in the car. We're like, guys, we need to find a location. Time is going, like it's now 9 o'clock and we're still chilling, don't know where to go, we don't know what we're doing, you know. They're like, guys, just relax, we've got you. They make their phone calls, they call. Sharp, we get a venue. Now, whilst we are chilling now, figuring out, okay, are we going there? My friend's dad calls again. So, whilst we were busy discussing, okay guys, where we going? No. The dad calls the school. The dad calls the school and is like, is Uzbanban, I'm gonna give her a name. Is, what's her name? I'm gonna name her like an American name. Is Zendaya at school, yeah, bro? The dad calls the school, asks, is Zendaya at school? They call our tutor, right? So our tutor says, okay, hold on, let me go check in class. Wuti, is she in class? She goes and she checks and she's not in class. She says, oh, English. So she tells the dad, no, your child is not in school today, yabo. Or rather, it's not in this class and the whole class is in that specific period, yabo. Now the dad asks himself, where's my child? And with my friends, we're a group of 4, so we're in the same class for literally every single thing. We did the same subjects. Okay, not the same. We had like 1 or 2 different subjects, but we literally, most of our subjects were the same. We're in the same homeroom, in the same classes, same keys, same alles, yabo. Sharp. So now, when one is not in class, they go obviously gonna ask the other friends, where's this bad? So now, obviously, when she's not in class, we were not there as well. So now they were like, who are we gonna ask? Because the friends are not in class as well, yeah, bro. Cool. So, and I guess then the dad starts panicking or something. But now, next thing, okay, so we go to our venue, right? Guys, sorry if you hear loud noises, they're busy outside. Next thing, okay, we go to our venue. Get alcohol, we chill, we get food. Did we get food? I think food was still going to be bought, but we get dropped off at the venue we're going to, and we chill there. So now, whilst we're chilling, we're just chilling, we're calm now. But on our way there, the dad kept calling, kept calling Zendaya, and Zendaya wasn't answering. And ngapha, they were telling me, don't answer, yabo. Guys, we are causing more problems for ourselves, yabo. Now she's trying to think of an excuse. So okay, I'm gonna tell my dad, no, I went to the library. When I went to school, there was nobody, so I went to the library, yabo. We're like, okay, cool, sharp. So I think the dad sends an SMS and he's like, I know you're not at school. Where are you? I think she put her phone on flight mode and she was just like, you know what, guys, let's just enjoy. But to be quite honest, she was paranoid. Good, oh my god, my dad knows I'm out of school, like how's gonna break loose, etc, And now they were trying to calm her down. Good, Ngani, if you just relax, everything will be fine. You just explain after good you went to the library and you don't want to use your phone, you are studying for your prelims, etc. So now we're chilling at the venue, now we're drinking, time is going by, And we had said, good guys, we don't want to use our phones, no snapping of anything, no taking videos, because we are doing something, I don't want to say illegal, but we are basically bunking school, yeah, so why would you want to take videos and post them? Because you're not supposed to, Aye, sharp. We're chilling, we're drinking, we're listening to music. It's nice, it was okay, just a day away from school, Ha! One phone call comes in. Hi, where are you guys? I'm at home. So we had told each other, we're just gonna say we're at home, yabo. We're at home, why are you asking? Now it's like apparently at school, like there was just a whole moomish, teachers were panicking. So somebody went and told the teachers, Gucci, a group of grade 12s had planned a bunkus. And that person was in grade 12, so we were just like, who is that person and who was the lab? Because it's not like with everyone, and what's going on with my eye bags? So they were like, somebody went and told the tutor that you guys are at a bunker, so now they're just trying to investigate to what's going on, blah blah blah. Apparently the location has been leaked as well. So now they call and then they were like, guys, let's go and get the teachers are up and down looking for you guys. They are calling the cops on you guys. Even at school, they are calling your parents as well. No, they didn't say they called your parents. They just said they're calling the cops. So we're just like, guys, if anyone asks where Uzbanban is or where I am at, you don't know. You didn't see me this morning. I am absent. I am at home. We switch off our phones. Not switch off, put them on silent. Aye, guys. Phone calls keep coming in. Phone calls keep coming in. Now when we answer, people are like, guys, go shoot me like school, and there are cops, there are police vans, they are looking for you guys, they know where you are. Move from your location right now, they know where you are. So we're like, how do they know where we are? Because the initial location we're supposed to go to, we didn't go to, we went to a plan B. They know where you guys are. move away from there. What did we do? We didn't move. Instead, what did we do? We closed the gates, we closed the doors, we closed the windows, we closed everything, and we didn't even play music. Okay, we played music, but it was very low, so that nobody hears us. And we parked the car inside of the yard as if it's a normal car that belongs there, and there are just no people at home, if I can say that. Sharp. We chilled. Phone calls kept coming in. Phone calls kept coming in. We decided to tell it's time, we're not answering. But low-key, we were scared with guys. But at the same time, we're like, nah, man. And our chat was, people have been so absent prior to us going out. Now that we out, now it's a whole circus. They are calling the cops. Like, why the drama? What's going on, And our plan was, we leave in the morning, we come back before after school so we can get our transport to go back home as if we come back from school. Sharp. Around 12, we were like, okay, guys, it is date. It is time now to go home. We need to start talking each other. We need to get sober. We need to, if you were drunk, I was not drunk, to be honest. I was just okay. Like, we need to detox. We need to just calm down and let us go, So cool. Now we finally got each other and we get into the car. Now the time was around about 1, So now everyone's still just paranoid. It was okay, guys, what's going on? But at the same time, we're like, it's after school. There was a quarter lindaba. It's a Friday. Was it a Friday? Yes, it was a Friday. It's the weekend. Everything's just chilled. They're gonna forget. Monday we come back to normal. They're gonna ask us where were we. You simply say we're at home. Done, right? We come. Okay, so after we drive back home. When we drive back home, apparently somebody told the tutor that one of the people that were there is hosting the party. So now they called the parents of their child, right? And then the parents called the child and they were like, apparently you're hosting a party. Where are you? And he was like, I'm not hosting any party. I'm at my girlfriend's house. He had to lie. So now we had to drop him off at his girlfriend's house, Sharp, right? Cool. Then we now driving back home, driving back to school. On our way to school, does the car not get stuck? That was when everything started, guys. Like, where everything just went south as well. The car got stuck. They tried starting the car didn't want to start. They called people to come help. They are pushing the car does not want to move. Now we're just chilling in the car and we don't know what to do. People we're literally in the car for so long. People end up sleeping. Boogie mess, guys, boogie mess. And all the time, literally it was already after school. Transports were already at school. So we're definitely not gonna make it in time unless the transport arrives late, So luckily because of me, my mom fetches me, so I had told her, it's okay, no, fetch me at this time and cool. So where am I? I'm lost. Okay, so the car gets stuck and my friends are like, guys, you know what? We don't have time for this. Let's catch a cab. My 4 friends are like, let's catch a cab and leave, guys. What are we gonna sit and do? Because it does not look like anything's gonna happen. And the driver left with one of the guys he called. So now it's just us kids in the car chilling, don't know what to do, waiting for the guy to come back. And we're like, you know what, guys, let's take a taxi. And we left. We caught the first taxi that we saw and we left. So many taxis went by, we didn't catch them. We decided to catch the last one. We're like, time is ticking, guys, let's go. So we're like, okay, so obviously by that time it was around 2:30. And on that day, it was a short day, so obviously school ended earlier than it normally does. And they told the transport, it's okay, guys, we'll meet us at this other school, we'll get there sharp. So the taxi drops us off at a mall. So now we obviously have to walk to the school that we told the transport to pick us up at, right? Cool. So now obviously when we're walking, now school kids are going back home and some of them take taxis. And now they're seeing us and they're like, we didn't see you at school today, but you guys are in school uniform and you're here. What's going on, But obviously they won't ask us because I'm Australian or they just won't papela us, Sharp. So we get into the transport, we get back home. Now everything is settled, we are fine. Girl tells her parents to go to, now it's at the library. Her parents are like, okay, cool, sharp. Saturday comes, Sunday comes, we chilled. Monday we get to school. We walk, guys, we walk in. So we walk in, guys, and then So I think, I used to arrive first before all my friends. I used to arrive like 10 minutes before my friends. So I would arrive first. I arrived first that day, scanned temperature, filled in temperature, walked into the school, waited for my friends. My friends arrived, two of them arrived, we see four, two of them arrived, we see three. So now we're like, hi man, Zendaya is taking time. Zendaya is normally at school at this time. Sometimes she arrives before me, sometimes she arrives just after me. Now I'm like, hi man, doesn't make sense. Where is she? The gate ends up closing, and so now the gates end up closing. The bell for period 1 ends up ringing for us to go to period 1. So now we call Zendaya. Zendaya, where are you? Like, are you absent? What's going on? Are you okay? She's like, I'm in the office. We're like, why? But low-key, we had figured out she's going to get in trouble because she was an RCL. For those of you who don't know what an RCL is, basically like a prefect, So we're like, okay, she's going to get in trouble either way. So they called to the office and they called a meeting for her, And then, once they called for a meeting for her, and then now she's just chilling in the office, and now we go to period 2. So period 2 was drama. So now we go to drama, right? Now we're in drama, we're chilling in, and obviously our friends are asking us, how was it? Where were you guys? About Nana, it was so dramatic, like schooling and things, which is like, it was a lot going on. There were cops, they were looking for you guys. Did they end up finding you guys? We're like, nah, nobody found us. Like, everything was fine, We went back home as if nothing had happened. Nobody found out anything, nobody knew anything. Sharp. Period 2 comes, and now they start calling. Intercom goes on, dude, can Zbanbani please come to the office? And now that was the person who organized the whole thing. Can Zbanbani come to the office? Zbanbani goes to the office. Dude! They call all the guys. Zbanban, guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to the office now with your bags. And now we're like, I look at my friend looks at me, she's like, I think it's going down. We're low-key scared, but at the same time, we're like, nah, relax, nothing's going to happen. They don't know we were with them, In the next 5 minutes, dude, Zbanbani, please come to the office. Dude, Kabelo, please come to the office. Does my drama teacher not ask me, what's going on? I'm like, hey, ma'am, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I'll tell you when I come back. I walk to the office, walk of shame. I walk. As I'm walking, my tutor's like, enter into the boardroom, When I enter to the boardroom, guys, go clearly. And it's everyone that we were with at the party. I don't want to say party, but at the bankas. Everyone is there. We're clearly in the table in our boardroom was like a round table. So everyone was sitting around. I'm like, eh. So my tutor's like to me, where were you on Friday? I'm like, I was at home. And she was like, is there someone that can vouch for you that you were at home? I'm like, yeah, you can call my sister. So my dad wasn't home at that time, and like when things go wrong in school or the school sends out newsletters, they call my parents, they call my dad. So they call my dad. So as I'm about to say, no, I don't, my dad is not with me now. I was with my sister. She comes and she's like, and then I'm like, ma'am, can you call my sister? Because I was with my sister that day. My dad he's not around, not in the province, so she's like, no, don't worry, I've already called him. And like she said it the exact same way I said, no, don't worry, I already called him. And I was like, one thing about that teacher, she had like confidence happening with Nina, Cool. Now we had two teachers. They were a tutor. So you had a tutor and a co-tutor. The tutor comes in. The two tutors come into the boardroom and they close their door and they're like, "Okay, guys." Oh, we asked Zendaya, what were they asking you? Because she was there from the morning, Vale. She's like, no, they're just asking me where were we? Where was I, rather? And I said I'm at the library. They're like, okay, can we get footage from the school, from the library to check Vale at the library because we heard rumors that you guys were at a bankas. It's like, bankas? What is a bankas, Cool, sharp, be chilling. So now, while we're chilling, they're gonna call all our parents. They're like, okay, guys, where were you on Friday, They ask us one by one. I was at home. I was at my friend's place. I was at home. I was at the library. I was at home. They're like, okay, you guys were at home. Nice. Like, they were like, obviously, they were like, if only you guys knew, They're like, okay, cool, we're coming back. So they walk out, they go call the rest of the other kids' parents, and the parents obviously were like, how my child so now what do you mean umntanami is not at school, was not at school on a Friday, yabo? And they're like, okay guys, they come back into the podium, they're like, guys, tell us the truth, where were you on Friday? And we still stick to it. Okay, no Tina, we were at home, yabo. They're like, okay, cool, sharp, you guys were at home. Let us tell you, we got rumors. Somebody came up to us. Somebody just randomly came up to us and told us that you guys are at a bunkers, and there's a video circulating. We saw you guys. You guys were drinking. You guys were drunk, and we're like, what? Obviously, you have to ask because if you don't know anything, we're like, us at a bunkers, no ways. Us, no. Literally, it dragged until I think the second break, which was like at 12, so they called us like at 9 and we all finished this whole thing at 12, but I'll get into it. They like, you guys were at a party. We're like, no ways, Tina, we're not at a party. You guys don't know anything. Okay, sharp. They're like, you guys are gonna sit here until we find out the truth. The principal comes. The principal's like, okay, Tita, what's going on here? And she tells her, it was okay. Apparently these kids were at a bunkers on Friday, they bunked school, they in Matric. Oh, now we got a lecture from the principal, would say, yeah, you guys are in Matric, you guys are gonna write your prelims, how can you guys bunk school? Even if you're not at the bunkers and you're at home, why are you bunking school? And this one guy is like, no ma'am, in a week I give myself a break and I take a day off from school. And the principal was like, you what? You're in Matric and you're telling us about taking a day off in a week? I was like, even the teacher was like, the most when like we are chabula, like when in a week you decided, okay, let me give myself a day off, you know. Cool, they're like, guys, we called your parents. So your parents are already in jail, they know what you guys are in trouble. Now we're sitting there, we're like, fuck. Now we are in trouble. What are we gonna say to our parents? Now we're sitting there thinking of scaling good. Okay, what am I gonna say to my parents? What am I gonna say to my parents? Like I had a thing good to my dad was in another province, but I still had a thing good to yo, what am I gonna say to him? You know? Sharp, they asked me, Kabelo, where were you on Friday? The teacher. I'm like, okay ma'am, I'm gonna be honest, I was not at home. I went to my friend's house and I was there studying. They're like, where were you on Friday? I'm like, oh, that's my friend's house. They're like, okay, cool, sharp. She's like, you know, I have a video on my phone, but I won't even show you guys, Zebo. They're like, we have a video on our phones and we won't even show you, Zebo. Now you're like, it's child, guys, it's child. But obviously, you still have things good as spicer, you know. The teachers leave us and now it's just us in the podium. One of the guys were like, guys, let's just speak the truth. We're like, what? Speak the truth, no ways. Do you understand? If we speak the truth, guzo, you know. And then he's like, I wonder if I've been banjing one. I was gonna definitely take all of you guys out. I'm like, you're gonna take all of us out? Like, why me lose spice? Because we're song, you know. And he's like, I must should be the you. I'm like, wow, what a wowza. Like, why would you rant on other people, you know? But I'm like, okay, cool, valid, sharp. So then the principal comes back in the tutor and they're like, guys, the SGP knows about you guys not coming to school on Friday, so you guys are gonna get suspended. Yo. Guys, when they said that, we all literally were like, what? Get suspended? The tutor comes back and she's like, yeah, we're going to fill in your suspension forms. You guys are gonna fill it in. And I'm like, how long are we gonna get expelled? I'm suspended for like a week. And another guy's like, but why are we gonna get suspended? We don't even know, like, what's against Agalan. We're not at the party. Why would you guys suspend us? They're like, oh, you guys were not at the party. That's nice, but it's like you're getting suspension letters. They're like, okay, cool. The SGP knows about this in Daba, so you guys are going to get expelled. Yo! Guys, how are you gonna get expelled in our Matric year? We're literally a few weeks away from our prelims. You're telling us to go to when I get expelled. Jaini, you know? They're like, okay guys, go back to class. We'll call you guys when when we have your things, your letters ready for you guys to sign and give to your parents. And I was like, like we were all so shocked. So we went out sharp. We got out of office. One of the teachers like to me, my bankas. And I'm like, That's really not necessary. That's really not necessary at this point. Now, when we came out, it was second break, right? Now everybody's like, guys, what's going on? Like, because obviously we're walking out. Everyone's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Sometimes we tell people, it's okay, guys, we suspended. Yeah, well, sharp, in that we pay after school, we go back home. Tuesday, guys, literally, when I tell you go to this thing dragged out, I think for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight. They called us to the office the next day and they're like, guys, so you guys won't tell us where you were. We're like, guys, we're at home. Come on, yeah, but guys, meet every single day. They were asking us, where are we? Where are we? When we're in class, the tutor comes and takes one out. Okay, they were trying to, what's the word? Like, they took one person out and they maybe like intimidated them and they were like, if you don't tell us. Oh guys, I'm so sorry for the loud noises. So the teachers would intimidate the kids. It's okay, if you don't do this, you're gonna get expelled, you know, and you better take out everyone that is at the party, you know. So it happened good one time we're in maths and my teacher called out. So apparently they called our parents for a meeting so that they can show them the video. So they call one of my friends to the office and they're like, your parents are here, come, yeah, bro. I mean, my parents, they didn't call me. I don't know why they didn't call me to the office. I don't think my parents came. No, my mom did come. My mom came after school. Yeah. My friend, and they're like, your parents in the office, please, let's go. She takes her bag, they go to the office and they show her the video. They're like, here's the video. Is this not you guys? Is this not you guys? It was literally us in the car. It was a time we're stuck in the car. So it happened that one of the guys took a video and he shared it to their friends group, and somebody, I don't know who leaked it, gave it to the tutor. So now we're just chilling in the car. Some people were sleeping, so it seems as if they were too drunk and they had blacked out. I was on my phone looking down, so, you know. And then they showed my friend, they were like, this is you guys. And they were like, okay, cool. So to be honest, we were at the party. Like when our parents were there, we just had to speak the truth, guys. Like we had no choice, you know. They're like, yeah, we were there. Yeah, it's just how it is. And then they call my one friend out and they're like, this is the video, Nana. They're like, this is the video. Watch you guys. I need to book it in. And you're going to tell us that you're at the party. And obviously, guys, when you see yourself in the video, she's like, there's no going back. They already saw me, so can't prove guilty and without evidence, if that makes sense. Yeah, you can't say you're guilty without evidence, bro. And then my mom comes. So when I'm in school, sometimes I don't check my phone, you know. So my mom messaged me in like, we have a family group chat, and she was like, Kabelo, I'm at your school. Because obviously, the Ndaba had already circulated. I already knew about it. My family knew what I had bunked. They told my parents told my sisters, you know. So it was already a thing, you know. So obviously, I didn't come out and I was like, okay, yeah, it's the truth or whatever. So my mom came to school and she's like, I'm at your school. After school, you can come. Obviously, you're going to come home with me, you know. But on that day, I don't think I had planned to go home with her. I think we had planned to go out for lunch or something, you know. So one of my friends like, you know, I saw your mom in the office. I'm like, my mom, because she didn't tell me that she's coming, and I don't remember her telling me she planned a meeting, you know. I sharp, yeah. So that day, so as I said, it dragged on for 2 weeks, right? On that last week, it was a Friday when they called our parents. And, before after school, they called us to the office. They're like, okay, guys, because you guys are in Matric, we can't suspend you guys, we can't expel you because you need to write your prelims on your finals. You guys have already been registered, so we can't send you guys away. So we're gonna give you guys what's it called? I think it was called behavior reports. It was we had a 10-day cycle. So in that 10-day cycle, we had to sign literally in each and every single period. And the teacher had to mark whether we were on our best behavior, whether we were talking, whether we were rude, whether we did our homework or not, you know. And the teacher had to sign, right? I'm sure, guys, after day 5, we didn't do it anymore because it was towards our prelims. And because we as drama students don't go to class during our prelims, we were practicing for our practicals. We didn't go to class, so there was no point in signing it, you know. And at the end of each day, we needed to give the tutor the daily report so she could sign it, you know. I sharp again now. I get home that Friday. Obviously, I know that my mom was at school. I don't go chill with them. I chill in my room the whole weekend. Sunday, I finally come out and I'm just like, okay, I can tell my mom's angry at me, you know. So I'm like, okay, let me just apologize, you know. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'm sorry about what happened. I'm sorry about what you saw. And she was like, you know what, like one thing about my mom, guys, she's so calm. She's like, we'll talk later, you know. Later, she calls me and she's like, please come here, you know. I go to her and she's like, okay, tell me what happened. I'm like, okay, on this day, teachers were absent at school, so we decided let's do a bunkers with my friends. Yes, we did go out, no. So it's not a secret goods I drink, Kaya. They know I drink alcohol. She was like, did you drink alcohol though? I'm like, yes, I did, but I was not drunk. I was literally okay. I was fine, you know. And she was like, I was really disappointed in you. I was disappointed in all of you guys in that video because all of you looked, not all of you, but like you guys did something bad in school uniform. Like it's not a good look. It's not a good image, you know. You guys are putting a bad image in the school, you know. No. And we're like, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. And she's like, okay, cool. This is your daily reports. And yeah, guys, after that, we just had our daily reports and it was just known by every teacher who's okay. You are the group that went to the bunkers because I remember there was one time when my book was going to get signed by my Afrikaans teacher and she was like, you actually do, oh, I think she was giving me, I was doing a speech or something and she's like, you know, you actually do good for someone who bunks school. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? One thing about me, guys, being shy Afrikaans and that's on period. One thing about me, I knew my Afrikaans, like I literally passed all the time. And she was like, you do so good, but it's not like here to be banking school. And I'm like, ma'am, please, why must we talk about it? So yeah, guys, that's basically what happened. It wasn't a big deal, but we nearly got expelled. You know. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And I also hope you guys have been enjoying my other videos, guys. If you haven't watched them, please watch them. I'll put them in my cards.